You don't have to be perfect in order to lose weight with diabetes. You don't have to spend the rest of your life eating steamed chicken and broccoli. Losing weight with diabetes is not easy, especially if you're taking insulin, but it is possible. It takes consistency and really focusing in on a few habits that can make a big difference. And the more consistent you are with these things, the more you'll see the results. A big part of losing weight with diabetes comes down to improving your insulin sensitivity so that your body needs less insulin to maintain healthy blood sugar levels. Insulin is a fat storage hormone. The more you can improve your sensitivity to insulin, the less insulin your body needs, the less extra glucose there will be to store as body fat. There are also several medication options today that can help you lose weight as a person with diabetes, and we'll talk about those too. Tip number 1, get walking every day. You need to be walking and moving your body. If you don't like walking or you can't walk, you don't live in a safe place for walking, dance in your kitchen for 20 minutes. The goal is simply to get moving every single day. Exercise not only burns calories, but it also increases your metabolism. You're also increasing your sensitivity to insulin during and after the exercise. Consistency matters. The more consistent you are about getting that physical activity into your day, the more you'll see the benefits. Aiming for at least a 20 to 30 minute walk every single day is a great place to start. If you can add in a second walk or a second dance party in the kitchen later in the day, that would be awesome too. We tend to really underestimate the impact of walking. Walking may feel gentle, but it burns a lot of calories. If you've gone from not exercising at all to walking or dancing in your kitchen every single day, your insulin needs and your blood sugar levels could change very quickly. If you take insulin, it's important to know that walking or any type of exercise could cause low blood sugar if you have too much insulin active in your bloodstream during that exercise. Talk to your doctor about preventing low blood sugars during exercise. Read my book on how to prevent lows during exercise while taking insulin. Tip number 2, swap your soda or your diet soda out for water or seltzer. I know soda is a huge part of our society. There is just as much sugar in one can of soda as there is in a bag of Skittles. If you're drinking multiple cans of soda every day, you're consuming multiple bags of candy in the form of liquid every day. That sugar adds up. It raises your blood sugar, it causes you to need more insulin, and that insulin is going to take that extra sugar and store it as body fat. By simply removing soda from your diet, you could remove 100, 150, 200 grams of sugar from your day. The weight loss benefits will be significant. That's like removing 4 packs of Skittles from your diet every day. Even if you're drinking diet soda, I would encourage you to try for a month, remove all diet soda and see what happens. Just because something has 0 calories doesn't mean it's harmless. The ingredients in diet soda are very controversial. Aspartame is the primary sweetener in diet soda, and aspartame has been studied like crazy, and some of those studies are funded by the American Beverage Association, the people that make your soda, and those studies say, oh, aspartame is safe. Other studies that are funded independently say aspartame is not safe. So give it a try. See what happens when you remove diet soda from your day. Soda also contains a lot of caffeine, and caffeine can tell your liver to release stored glucose, raising your blood sugar even further, raising your insulin needs even further, increasing the amount of extra sugar that your body has to take and store as body fat. If you're not ready to go cold turkey on the soda, try just cutting down. What happens if you just have 1 soda a day instead of 3 or 4? What happens if you just have 1 soda a week? Just try cutting down, reduce your soda intake. If seltzer tastes really bitter to you, that's because you're used to things that are really sweet. The more you drink seltzer and water, and the less you drink those really sweet things, the more your taste buds will start to enjoy the non-sweet flavor in things like seltzer. You just have to retrain your taste buds. The same goes for black coffee. If you've been drinking your coffee super sweet with lots of sugar or fake sweeteners in it, then black coffee is gonna taste like mud. But if you remove all those sweeteners and you give your taste buds a chance to adapt and start to appreciate the taste of black coffee, it will start to taste good. Tip number 3, swap your sandwich out for a salad. Those processed carbs that are in many of today's most common meals, like sandwiches, pasta, tacos, those carbs require more insulin. They spike your blood sugar. You need more insulin. That insulin is going to store more extra glucose as body fat, and it's going to make it harder to lose weight. By swapping out some of those processed starchy carbohydrates for vegetables, you're going to reduce how much insulin your body needs, which will also reduce how much glucose you're storing as body fat. More vegetables. I know it's easier said than done. Take all the ingredients in your sandwich, ditch the bread, get a pile of lettuce, add a few more raw veggies to it, like bell pepper, shredded carrot, add the ham and the cheese, add some salad dressing. That's going to be a better choice for you than all that starchy bread. Not only are you nixing the starchy bread, you're also getting a bunch of vegetables, fiber. You're gonna feel full longer. It takes longer to break down fiber. You're gonna get vitamins and nutrients from the vegetables. It's a worthwhile trade. Tip number 4, don't try to be perfect all day long. Most of us cannot do that. So you have to make room for treats. You have to plan the treat, but it doesn't mean you want that treat several times a day. So let's say you love French fries, or you love chocolate, or you love pizza. You aim to eat really healthy choices 80-90% of the day, which would be like 3 of your meals and snacks of the day. And then that 4th meal could be the thing that helps you not feel deprived. It could be chocolate, it could be French fries, it could be bread and butter, while still getting the benefits of all the other choices you made throughout the day. What you don't want to do is go on some crazy strict diet where you feel desperately deprived after 4 days, and then you eat all the things in sight, and then you're just back to square one and you feel defeated and you feel like there's no point in even trying because you can't be perfect. You don't have to be perfect in order to lose weight successfully. Aim for that 80-20. 80% really healthy choices, 20% not so perfect. Tip number 5, try some of the medications that can help you. Today's medication options for people with type 2 diabetes are pretty impressive. The most popular ones are GLP-1 medications like Ozempic, or GIP GLP-1 medications like Mounjaro. Both of these medications change how you digest food. They increase your sensitivity to insulin. They tell your liver to produce less glucose, which means you need less insulin. And they also reduce your cravings for things like pizza, French fries, chocolate. So it makes it easier to make healthy choices. Keep in mind with any of those medications, you gotta start on a low dose and increase very gradually. And if you're getting sick on any of these medications, your dose is probably too high. You should talk to your healthcare team right away and get your dose adjusted. Other medications that can help a little bit with weight loss, but are not weight loss medications, are drugs like metformin and SGLT2 inhibitors like Invokana or Jardiance. These medications aren't intended for weight loss, but one of the side effects of them is often a little bit of weight loss. Losing weight with diabetes is just like losing weight without diabetes, except you have a lot more pressure and a lot more to juggle because you're looking at your blood sugar levels too. Regardless, it takes consistency. When you try to incorporate these little habits every single day, you see the results. But it takes a little time. Give yourself time, be patient, and don't give up. Thanks for watching Diabetes Nerd. Find my books on Amazon.